Most people think wealth is built through massive paychecks, business empires, or lucky investments. But the truth is, wealth often begins with something much smaller, tiny, consistent savings made every single day. Why small daily savings create big riches isn't just a financial principle. It's a mindset that separates the wealthy from the struggling. The difference isn't how much money you earn, it's how you manage what you already have. Every great fortune has humble beginnings. The habit of saving even a small amount daily creates momentum, structure, and discipline that compound over time. Money doesn't grow through luck. It grows through habits repeated consistently. Imagine setting aside just a few dollars every day. It doesn't feel like much, barely noticeable. But this small act of self-control trains your mind to think long-term. It shifts your focus from instant gratification to financial vision. You begin to realize that saving is not about deprivation, it's about direction. Each small deposit represents your decision to take control, to prioritize your future over temporary pleasure. And over months and years, those small savings evolve into an asset, a financial cushion that gives you freedom. Compounding is the silent force behind small savings. When your savings start to earn interest, and that interest earns more interest, your wealth grows exponentially. The earlier you start, the greater the power of compounding works in your favor. For example, saving just $5 a day, less than the price of a cup of coffee, adds up to over $1,800 in a year. Invest that with moderate returns, and within a decade, it can multiply several times over. Now imagine doing that for 20 or 30 years consistently. What began as a small daily choice becomes a lifetime of financial stability. The beauty of small savings lies in their sustainability. Big goals often overwhelm people, but tiny daily goals feel achievable. You don't need to wait for a raise or a windfall to start. You can begin now with whatever amount fits your life. When saving becomes part of your daily routine, it feels natural, effortless. Over time, your brain adjusts to living on slightly less and spending intentionally. You start seeing opportunities instead of obstacles. You stop chasing expensive distractions and start appreciating the quiet power of financial control. Wealthy people understand this truth deeply. They don't measure their success by what they buy, but by what they keep and grow. They treat every dollar as an employee, something that must work for them, not against them. Every small saving you make is like hiring another employee to build your financial empire. As the number of employees grows, your wealth begins to multiply without your direct effort. That's how financial independence is built, not overnight, but through small, deliberate acts repeated for years. But there's another side to this story, the mindset of those who don't save. Many people dismiss small savings because they seem insignificant. They think, what's the point of saving a few bucks? It won't change anything. That thinking is the real trap, because when you ignore small savings, you also ignore discipline. And without discipline, no amount of income can make you rich. The world is full of high earners who live paycheck to paycheck simply because they never learned to respect small amounts of money. If you can't manage $1, you can't manage 1,000. Saving small amounts is training. It builds the mental muscle for financial success. Every act of saving strengthens your mindset. It teaches you patience, control, and gratitude. It builds the foundation for investment, security, and opportunity. Over time, it transforms not just your bank account, but your identity. You start seeing yourself as a person who takes charge of your future. That's the real power of daily savings. They don't just create money, they create character. So start today. Save something, anything. It doesn't matter how small it seems, because what matters most isn't the size of your savings, but the size of your consistency. A dollar saved today is a seed planted for tomorrow's abundance. Remember, wealth is not built in a day, it's built daily. If this video inspired you to start saving and take control of your financial life, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Together, let's build a future of smart habits, consistent growth, and lasting wealth.